UTSI has a big tradition in aerospace technology, so we have a lot of experience here with propulsion, and we have several facilities from the J85 system to the hypersonics lab that is being currently built here at UTSI. In our case here, what we have is a very, very unique capability of making micro-machined devices that are very, very small. We have developed this capability over more than a decade, and what we can do here are micro-machine parts that have very, very small features, and we can make them very well and very fast.
One of the really exciting things about being here is we've got engineers and machinist fabricators that have been in this environment for decades, right? And so they're not just production workers. They have seen hundreds of different research projects, and they've seen it through to completion. And so not only are you getting the experience of them as an engineer, but you're getting all of that wealth of experience that they've had working with some of the nation's best minds in their fields, and they've absorbed that. So these guys have just a wealth of experience in a bunch of different areas. And so a lot of times you'll have an engineer that might be the best engineer for a particular field, right? But he doesn't know anything about the next field over. And our engineers have seen that whole range. They can bring in, you know, anything from cryogenics to, you know, wind tunnel testing, jet engine capabilities, deep vacuum systems, high pressure systems, different diagnostics. And so it allows them to think outside the box that you wouldn't normally get with another group.
The connection between the University of Tennessee and Space Institute and industry and other contacts, government agencies especially, it's something special. It's our location and proximity to NASA and collaboration with them in the past has led to new relationships that allow us to do this research. In particular, I know AEDC is right next to us, and they have a strong interest in hypersonics for the Air Force, and that's why we host a lot of those facilities on campus. With the Ludwig tube, Mach 7 and Mach 4 tunnels, a lot of the research directly translates back to AEDC, or we send students who graduate to AEDC to continue their work there. And I know my work with the nuclear thermal propulsion will likely translate directly to industry. We've had interest from a couple different companies that are looking at doing a reactor-powered rocket for NASA or for the DoD, and those companies need engineers that aren't trained anywhere else.
Capabilities here that are very unique. We have the J85 system. We have the hypersonics lab that is being set up and is currently already producing a lot of amazing research. And we have the CLA Center, where we are right now, where we do a lot of micro-machining of devices that are used for electric micropropulsion. The particular capability we have here at the CLA is very unique in the sense of the particular geometries and designs that we are able to make for electric micropropulsion for CubeSats. It's a very unique capability. It's a patent-pending technology that we have developed here, and it's really at the forefront of what the next generation of electrical micropropulsion will be for CubeSats.
Some of our greatest capabilities are aerospace and defense. Hypersonics, without a doubt, is an area that we've taken hold of and are running with that. But not only that, there's all kinds of things associated with hypersonics. Diagnostics, the ability, how do you see something that's traveling at, you know, Mach 12? You know, how do you image that? How do you use a wind tunnel that gives you all the data you want? So we're developing all of those things associated with that hypersonic research.
In terms of partners, be it in industry and also in funding agencies, one thing that UTSI I think presents an advantage is that we are we are small and nimble, and we are easily adjustable to what challenges are given to us. And we have a lot of facilities here, but yet we're still a small campus. And so it's very easy for us to change from one task to another task. And we do a lot of different research beyond just the aerospace. I myself work a lot with industrial companies here in Middle Tennessee, small businesses that they have a good idea, they've patented something, but they need a lab space, or they need some support, you know, even from students to develop something for them.
One of the things I always joke about is that it's the Space Institute, right? And so part of that is we have a lot of space here to do things you wouldn't normally be able to do. We can make noise and things like that you wouldn't be able to do in a regular campus. But we're also centrally located to these great centers of national importance. We have a lot of capabilities in this area. We're right in the middle of all of it.